Now, National Assembly Speaker Justin Muturi is currently addressing members of the press at his office at Parliament buildings, of course, coming in the backdrop of his sentiments yesterday where he ruled out that Parliament is the pathway or the route in which the BBI report should be implemented. Sentiments that have angered MPs allied to Deputy President William Ruto. Let's just listen in to what he's saying.
There are some propositions in that report that could lead to, suggestions to amend the current constitution, certain aspects of the constitution. But again, we haven't reached there. This is still just a report. It's still very embryonic by way of being a legislative document. But remember, whichever method, and the methods proposed in the constitution for amending it, one would be through a parliamentary initiative, and the other would be through a public initiative, popular initiative from the people, just like Punguza Mizigo was, or purported to be. But as it is now, even if there are those proposals in the report, they have not been reduced into anything that one can talk about legislation. And Parliament being a place for legislation primarily, we haven't reached there. If the time comes that there is need, even if it's a popular initiative, the process again are there, collection of the 1 million signatures, taking it, doing the draft, putting the questions that may need to go to a referendum. But also, even before we get there, there would be the need to take it to the county assemblies so that you find whether the county assemblies have passed it. After that is when then it can come to Parliament in the two houses as required by the Constitution. Before that has happened, for us now, for anybody to start even arguing that this is going to be, it can be brought to Parliament, how? What is it coming to Parliament to do? Is it a white paper? Is it a government policy document? It is none. It is none of those until the owners of the document decide that yes, now it has reached a point when it can go to Parliament, and then of course then the procedures both under the Constitution and under the standing orders will then apply.
Speaker, having gone through the document, because we know that you're one of the best legal minds that we have in the country, having gone through that particular document and seen the proposals, could you probably entirely say that this would form the basis for legislation and just bring it to the House, having looked at it yourself?
There could be, there are areas which could need some legislation. But of course, a lot of them, if you look through that document, a lot of the proposals there are really by way of policies, implementation of, if it's about standards, ethics, we already have Chapter 6. If it is also about national values, in fact, we should be asking, why is it that we have not implemented some of those things that the report has already highlighted? Because they are there in the Constitution.